You're walking down a deserted road, the only sound being the crunch of leaves beneath your feet, when you hear a faint whisper in the wind, a whisper that sends chills down your spine. It's a warning that you're about to uncover a dark secret that's been hidden for 38 years. It's a typical autumn evening in the small town of Oakwood, the kind of place where everyone knows each other's names and the local diner serves as the town's gathering spot. But on this particular evening, a sense of unease settles over the residents as they hear the news of a young woman's body found in the woods. You can't help but feel a sense of dread as you imagine the victim's final moments, the fear that gripped her heart as she realized she was alone and vulnerable. The police are called to the scene, and as they begin to process the evidence, they realize that this is no ordinary crime. The victim's body is found with no signs of trauma, no visible wounds, just a small piece of fabric caught in a nearby bush. It's a clue that will haunt the investigators for decades to come. As the days turn into weeks, and the weeks turn into months, the case goes cold. The police are left with more questions than answers, and the town of Oakwood is left to wonder if they'll ever find justice for the young woman. But then, 38 years later, a breakthrough comes in the form of DNA evidence. A DNA sample is collected from the crime scene and run through a database, and it's a match. The killer is identified, and it's someone who was never on the radar of the investigators. You can't help but feel a sense of excitement and trepidation as you realize that the truth is finally within reach. But as the investigators dig deeper, they begin to uncover a web of secrets and lies that lead them to question everything they thought they knew about the case. As the investigators begin to build a case against the suspect, they realize that nothing is as it seems. The suspect has a rock-solid alibi, and the evidence against them is circumstantial at best. But the investigators are undeterred, and they continue to dig deeper, following a trail of clues that leads them from the small town of Oakwood to the bustling streets of the city. You find yourself drawn into the world of the investigation, a world of twists and turns, where the truth is always just out of reach. The air is thick with tension as the investigators work tirelessly to build a case, their minds racing with possibilities and scenarios. The smell of freshly brewed coffee fills the air, a reminder of the long hours and sleepless nights that the investigators have endured. Just when you think you know where the case is headed, a shocking twist throws everything off balance. The suspect's alibi is confirmed, and it's revealed that they were nowhere near the crime scene on the night of the murder. The investigators are left stunned, wondering how they could have been so wrong. But as they regroup and reassess the evidence, they realize that the truth is still out there, waiting to be uncovered. You find yourself on the edge of your seat, your mind racing with possibilities and scenarios. The room is silent, the only sound being the soft hum of the fluorescent lights overhead. The investigators are seated around a table, their eyes fixed intently on the evidence in front of them, their faces etched with determination and frustration. As the truth finally begins to unravel, the town of Oakwood is left to come to terms with the reality of the crime. The victim's family is finally able to find some measure of closure, but the community is left to wonder how such a heinous crime could have gone unpunished for so long. You can't help but feel a sense of sadness and regret as you realize that justice has been delayed for far too long. The streets are empty and silent, the only sound being the soft rustle of leaves in the wind. The houses are dark and still, their windows like empty eyes staring back at you. The town is a shadow of its former self, a reminder that the consequences of crime can be far-reaching and devastating. Today, the case is finally closed, and justice has been served. But as you look back on the events that unfolded, you can't help but wonder what other secrets are still hiding in the shadows. The town of Oakwood will never be the same, and the memory of the young woman will live on as a reminder of the devastating consequences of crime. You're left with a sense of unease, a feeling that the truth is still out there, waiting to be uncovered. The air is thick with tension, the only sound being the soft hum of the wind. The trees are swaying gently in the breeze, their leaves rustling softly. The sun is setting, casting long shadows across the pavement, a reminder that the day is coming to a close, but the search for truth is never truly over. As you finish watching this video, you can't help but feel a sense of unease, a feeling that the truth is still out there, waiting to be uncovered. If you have any theories or thoughts on this case, please leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more true crime content, and join us next time as we delve into another chilling case. The search for truth is never truly over, and we need your help to uncover the secrets that are still hiding in the shadows.